Hold up now. I just realized that I'm completely muted, but hey, just want to let you know I got an amazing co-host named Marissa Pitts, and we're excited because this is the season 12 finale of the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show, Bunker Edition. Good morning, Marissa. How's it going, fam?
Oh, it is fabulous. Loving it today. Loving it.
Yeah, I mean, what a great weather, great environment. We got amazing guests that are going to be joining us. But hey, before we even begin, we always like to do this at the top of the show because on this day, on August 26, 2021, 13 service members were killed at the Abbey Gate at Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul, Afghanistan. And we remember those lives lost on that tragic day. And also today is International Dog Day. So make sure you give your little poodle, your little chihuahua, your canine, just a little extra treat because today is on them because I know for myself personally, my dog is my best friend. And also, if you're a big metal fan like myself, these Titans are out now with an amazing new record. They are called Machine Head, and their new LP is called Of Kingdom and Crown. And I don't know about you, but there's not too many bands that can pull off 10-minute songs. And that album is so fire. You're going to love it. But hey, we got not one, but two amazing guests that are going to be joining us for Strike a Chord, and that is Poe the Passenger. They're an alternative pop rock act out of Los Angeles, California, as well as Midwest punk rockers from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They are called Bad Year. You're going to love their music. And also, I got an amazing announcement to say because next week, we're going to be dropping our 6th episode of our music podcast series called Off the Fret, more music talk featuring emo rocker Anson as we talk new music, industry talk, and so much more. So keep a lookout for that, fam, dropping next Friday. But all right, Marissa, it's time to rock and roll. This one's called Say It.
I'm beyond livid.
That's what's been irking me like crazy.
Psycho X.
We hope that he grows from it.
No, legit. I was trying to figure that out also.
Whatever's on our mind, there's something that's been griping.
So, I get to just say it.
That's my question, Marissa. This is Say It because Marissa and I, we get to discuss whatever is on our mind this week. And let me tell you, this was a big promise that came through this week from the Biden administration. So President Joe Biden announced his administration's student loan forgiveness plan on Wednesday. And for anybody who hasn't seen the chart that was produced by the POTUS and the VP, it was on Twitter. So Marissa's going to go ahead and share that image for everybody out there that's tuning in on YouTube Live. But per the plan, the federal government will cancel $10,000 in student loan debt for Americans earning $125,000 or less per year and extend the pandemic era pause on payments for all borrowers until December 31st. The plan also eliminates an additional $10,000 of debt for Pell Grant recipients. And there was a line that really stuck out with me with Joe Biden towards the end of the conference, where reporters were asking him questions as he was leaving the podium. And one of the things that Joe Biden speaked out and said, is it fair to people who do not own multi-billion-dollar businesses? They see why these guys are getting all the tax credit. Is that fair? What do you think? And, when I started thinking about this, Marissa, I mean, my mind was fluttering all over the place. Obviously, I feel a huge sigh of relief, but there's also Americans out there that feel like, because I didn't go to college, why do I got to owe the debt of other people? They're even predicting that maybe taxpayers might feel the brunt as high as $2,000 in this upcoming year. Who knows how real that is, but my first reaction was this, Marissa. Why don't we just tax university endowment and make that pay off some of the student loan debt? Because after all, these are becoming prestige hedge funds, these universities. And I know that we used to say this previously, probably like 8 months ago, Marissa, you and I, but if they really wanted to help people even above the $125,000 mark, why don't they just freeze the interest rate? Because after all, you look around at these campuses and some of them got these high-end vending machines, they got gyms, they got all these kind of recreational activities. And really all a university president's job is to just get more money to come towards that campus when after all, don't you think we should just freeze tuition increases if you're getting federal funds from the government?
Well, tuition increases, yes, 1,000%. freezing the interest rate, really no in the long term, because that is what contributes to inflation. I keep going back to the same thing that I've said over and over and over again, just like with the housing crisis. Take these student loans. All of the interest that's been accrued can be forgiven. Those are going to the banks. That wouldn't break our economy. Okay. You can forgive that, bring it down to what the person borrowed, and put them into a fixed, affordable interest rate, 4%, 5%, right? I think that's right now. That's what our federal rate is right now. And then they can pay that back. Then they can pay that back based on their income. They wouldn't have compound interest. You can do privates and personal loans, and that would get us all back on track. And then on top of that, if you re-allow bankruptcy to once again, like it did in the 80s, BK out if you are really in that financial position. You can do a chapter 13, 11 on some cases, right? Or a 7 where you just walk away. If you reopen that door up, that would save people, and no taxpayer pays that. Okay, that's our bankruptcy law. So that's my say on it. I don't know why nobody is saying it who are in these positions. Like, why is this not being brought to the table?
I think, you and I, we both have that same concern. After all, I just kind of feel like, are we just going to keep borrowing and then canceling and then borrow again and then we never learn from our lessons? But I want to know from you, the CCS family, what do you think? Just say it, as we want to know your thoughts. But let's jump into topic number 2, because this one sort of cracked me up. Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy just announced the launch of a new golf league, the TGL. So I guess it all makes sense now why Tiger Woods didn't want to sign up for the Live Golf and turn down that $900 million. Because after all, the TGL is in partnership with the PGA Tour. And let's go ahead and show people an image of what this virtual infused, stadium's supposed to look like. Because after all, these are graphic images, all made out of CGI from this tweet. So there's going to be 6 teams of 3. 15 Monday night matches, and it's a first of its kind tech-infused venues where you can clearly see here, you're going to see a professional golfer hit a golf ball into a screen, which is super fucking lame in my opinion. And it's going to begin on January 2024. And so when I saw this, Marissa, I couldn't help it. I feel like I'm being really mean towards Tiger Woods, but of course he would be all in for something called the TGL because he can't walk 18 courses anymore. He would rather shoot into a golf screen instead of walking.
But funny. He has to go virtual. Actually, I'm going to give him props on this one. He's like, how do I extend my career when I cannot walk? I'll go virtual. I like it. It's like if you die and all of a sudden you're a singer and now you're a virtual person on stage.
Oh, God. Are we going to have like Tiger Woods continuously? He's going to be hosting all these events moving forward in like 25 or 30 years if he doesn't get, crashed into another car. But, you think about someone like Rory McIlroy, obviously you've been talking smack towards all of his friends, some of his peers that he used to golf with in the PGA that's obviously left him for the LIV League. And I just can't help but think that the TGL League is going to flop as quickly as Rory McIlroy did yesterday during, the Tours Championship where he hit on hole number 1 a triple bogey. So, when I watch this, Marissa, I just think, how did they come up with this plan? Did Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy watch Steph Curry's show, Holy Moly, and think, how can we possibly dumb this down for an adult audience?
Could be.
I think it's the silliest thing. I mean, would you pay money to go into, let's say, the crypto.com arena and go and check out some of your favorite, players? I don't necessarily think so. And are these going to be outdoor? Are these going to be indoor arenas? No wonder they can't be chipping a ball very high up in the air. But I want to know from you, CCS family, because this is going to be something, obviously, they're going to be pushing for the next couple of years. Will this save the environment like some of these Gen Xers and Gen Zers, including millennials, say, golf courses are ruining the environment? I don't know. We're just going to have to see what's good. But all I know is you guys need to stick around because we got more left on the Chris Collins Show, as we got not 1, but 2 Strike a Chord artists that are going to be joining us. And we've never done this before.
And who's the first one joining right now? Because they're actually coming together on the list.
Yeah, this is going to be really awesome. We got Jeff and Trent from an amazing group that's going to be showcasing their debut LP. It's a great band. They're called Poe the Passenger, and you're about to hear them right now on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. What's good, listeners? Our guest on Strike a Chord from Los Angeles. Yeah, what's good? What's good?
They are having trouble linking in, so we might have to do a music video.
Okay, no problem. Well, hey, we got so excited. But hey, let me give a warm introduction for everybody that's tuning in on YouTube Live, because our guest on Strike a Chord from Los Angeles, California is an alternative pop rock band called Poe the Passenger that's going to be joining us live shortly on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. But as they are figuring out their technicality on their end, I also want to give a huge shout out about our 5th installment of Off the Fret, More Music Talk, featuring Animal Sun, out now wherever you listen to podcasts and on our YouTube channel. And I might as well just say it as they're working on their things. We are dropping a brand new episode of our music podcast, Off the Fret, featuring emo rocker Anson. And let me tell you, he's got new music in the works, and he was here to share it with me firsthand, and no one else has heard about it. So Marissa's giving me the thumbs up. It sounds like Jeff and Trent are ready to go. So we're going to bring them on in right now, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. So I see the lovely gents. Hi. How you doing, Jeff and Trent?
What's up? What's
Sorry
going on?
about that.
What is up?
What's up, gentlemen? I know we're excited to celebrate the release of your debut LP that's dropping this Monday on August 29th. And I already feel like I'm going to butcher it already, because every time I was trying to look up this name, I wasn't really too sure where it was coming from. Either it was like Latin, Greek, German, Ethiopia, I kept seeing. So what is Alina? Am I even pronouncing that right? Is that how you say the title of your LP?
Absolutely not.
I knew it.
See, that's a phobia in my life, butchering people's names. So go ahead and let the CCS family know what's good. How do you even say the title of your debut LP?
Well, fantastic. Actually, bad press is always better press. So thank you for saying it. It's actually Alinea.
Millennial.
Yeah, it comes from like Latin descent. It's actually like that little P that indicates a new paragraph. So we like to think that it's the start of something new, the next chapter. A new beginning.
Ooh,
so it had nothing to do.
Steal that. I'm into my repertoire.
Yeah,
I have a new Alinea in life. I like that.
Gentlemen, I was going to say, I was looking at a trustworthy source. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with it, Urban Dictionary, and they were saying that this was supposed to be a cute name or a nickname. Yeah, this is the millennial source. It's better than Wikipedia. And they were saying this is given to a girl who's quite the troublemaker, and it's almost impossible to stay angry because they're just so damn cute.
Oh my God,
Does that
my
have
name
any
is
kind of thought?
Marissa. Your album should be Marissa.
That's weird, because that describes us to a T, actually. We're just
I see where this is going.
We're twinsies. We're twinsies here.
So how is this new line of work different from your guys' first EP, Authenticate?
Wow, I love it. This is a bit edgier. We wanted to go a little bit deeper. Emotionally, we wanted to talk about problems that we felt like from a society, personal problems, things about community and distress, some mental illness, of course. And we just dove deeper, and we wrote this. We wanted to write it quickly, and I think we wrote it quickly, and we decided to re-release some of the songs that did well on this album, but we wrote it quickly. We did a 30-day writing challenge.
Wow.
And the majority of the songs, that was during COVID, like pretty close to the beginning of COVID?
Probably like July.
Yeah, July.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of those songs that we wrote during that time are on the record now.
Well, you guys sound a lot better than a lot of the K-rock bands I'm hearing in Los Angeles
I
that
agree.
are like absolutely taking
Oh
over.
my
So if
gosh.
you guys could complete this record in 30 days, I mean, my God, whatever kind of lessons that you guys are taking, these rest of these
And
bands need
you
to keep
are on
up.
the verge of blowing up. I'll be honest.
easily.
Your sound is so
Thank you.
unique, and edgy and new. It really reminds me of Youngblood. Right before he blew up, he's huge now. It's very similar in the sense that like that vibe, that like you're here, right? And it's just a matter of that.
It's
Thank
going to
you so
happen on Monday when the debut LP showcases to the rest of the world. And
right.
Jeff, I want to switch it towards you, my man, because we're about to get ready to play your music video, Strangers. And you
Absolutely.
sing in the chorus, maybe we're strangers, victims of the ages, spend our life complacent, wasting our love. And throughout the music video, there's visuals of like these static televisions happening in the background. So what's the message that you want to give to the music lovers when they listen to your music and watch this music video?
Yeah, we really wanted the music video to portray the imagery of distress, and like the actual image is pulling itself apart. It's becoming like more digitized and low resolution, and like it feels like it's ripping at the seams. And that's kind of how we were feeling when we were writing these lyrics. quite often we get reached out to on TikTok or Instagram, and people are telling us these stories about their lives, and they're sharing their emotions with us, and we like to have an open communication with them. And we kind of wanted to write a song that felt kind of like a beacon of hope, of feeling, hey, like you're not alone in this quest for trying to find happiness. And we actually featured a lot of our like elite po-fam, as we like to call them, in the video. So when the na 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 parts come in, people are actually singing the lyrics because they sent in videos.
That's so cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I like
love
that fan interaction. I
amazing.
think that's really cool. And I think, let's do our due diligence and let the CCS family know what's good. Let's showcase that music video right now. This
Thank
is
you.
Poe the Passenger, and this is their music video, Strangers, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Somebody call the doctor, I'm so paranoid. I got too many thoughts filling the spots in my head. I'm waiting on an outcome that I can't avoid. There is no way to stop or turn back the clock on regret. Maybe we're strangers, victim of the ages. Spend our life complacent, wasting our love. It's so contagious, bending over backwards, rather trading places, fucking fed up. Somebody tell the prophet that it's all gone wrong. We just hope that we're not killing the plot in ourselves. Chaos in the headlines, yelling, remain calm. There's no better reason to break up the peace when the people are screaming at the top of their lungs. Maybe we're strangers, victim of the ages. Spend our life complacent, wasting our love. It's so contagious, bending over backwards, rather trading places, fucking fed up. Strangers, victim of the ages, spend our life complacent, wasting our love.
Yeah, that's what's good. That is Poe the Passenger's
Boom.
music video, Strangers, live on Strike a Chord, where if you physically or digitally pick up that record, you're going to know these tracks. And we got Jeff and Trent with us right now. And I know we're excited because right now on Strike a Chord, we're going to have the world premiere of your brand new music video, Cold California. And the chorus really stood out to me again because, Jeff, you sing in the chorus, on the surface, we're all right. Hollywood is still on fire. Who knew California could be so cold? So my question to both of you gentlemen is, what has Tinseltown ever done to you gentlemen? Like, why this song?
I think it represents a lot of people's experiences moving to California. And, Jeff could pull from his own experience being from Chicago. Sometimes you come here with your dreams, as a lot of you know, and you have an idea of what this town's going to be like. And you find out that despite what everyone says about the California weather, that California could really be so cold.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, after all, they
like
do
that
call
beat.
it the land of milk and honey because, Jeff, I need to ask you because, you do sing, the world feels so cold, yet, we're living in hell. So I like to think it's all right, but it's my understanding that, you're trying to make a presence here in Hollywood and you are pursuing an acting career. So are you going to be the next Jared Leto? I mean, talk to me. What's going on?
That's a great question. Something humbling happened to me yesterday. I read a part for this TV show, I won't talk about which show it is, but it takes place in
CSI.
Mars. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're a part of the Law and Order trilogy.
I literally read for a dead body the other day, so that's how that's going. But anyways, yesterday I read for this show that takes place in Mars, and I was like, oh cool, this is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be like sci-fi, and it's literally to play an assistant. Like that's the lamest job to have in space is to play someone's assistant.
I'm pretty sure you die first. I think the assistants die first. I don't think you get to see the end of the movie. Sorry.
I don't even think he makes it to Mars. The assistant dies before.
He dies before. Yeah. Oh, heartbreak!
I was like, man, this is such a cool show. Like, I admire the show. That's awesome. And then, just to read for like an assistant.
But I guess my question is, it's like, how do you find your balance with your acting career in Poe the Passenger? Because now with this debut LP, you guys are gonna like transcend into whole different frontiers that like might take away from that acting career. So how do you find that balance?
Take me away.
Oh, to Mars. Oh, okay. It's an epiphany.
I love music. Music is my passion. Poe the Passenger is my baby. And the acting thing is just a supplemental thing. I've always admired film and television and incredible acting performances, and I do love it. But somebody gave me some advice a couple years back, and they said, "Well, do you write scripts?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Well, you write songs." I was like, "Yeah." Like, "Well, you're a songwriter then." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So I much prefer
like
writing songs and living in the music world than I do acting. And if it takes off, then take me away.
Hey, that might be a side gig where, possibly you become one of those American songwriters. You might be one of Beyonce's writers after all. I mean, if she can hire 24 writers for one track, I think you got a place in the mix.
Or maybe Poe the Passenger is going to do a musical on Broadway.
Oh, there we are.
But
I guess I want to bring it back to Cold California. Like, is there any truth being told in that song between, let's say, Hollywood and you on film sets? Is there any kind of parlay with that, or is it kind of its own separate thing, like Trent was talking about, kind of that move to Southern California where it's kind of a reality check?
Yeah, we wanted just to kind of encapsulate the whole idea of coming here, descending. You've got big dreams, and then kind of like living in the streets and understanding like what the city is all about. And we're sarcastic, all of the lines are meant to be like build it up and then crash it down. Like you want to lay by the water, but you don't have any rent money because you spent it all on gas to get to the beach. It's like it's this up and down kind of thing, and we're not in any way talking smack about California because we love it here, but
you're right.
We're just trying to give people a reality check.
Get a little cold a little bit. Bring your raincoat, bring your trench coats. Yeah. No, I think it's totally cool. I think with what you guys are making right now, it's very thought-provoking. I love the anthems that are building up in every single track. And let's do our honor. I'm beyond stoked. This is the world premiere of Poe the Passenger's Cold California music video happening live on the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show.
No, this is it, correct, Chris? This one? I have two that just popped up.
Cold California.
Okay, this is it. I just want to make sure. I had two that just popped up.
Do we have a technical glitch that's happening right now? What a bummer. We're working on it right now. We've got the world premiere of Cold California with us right now with Poe the Passenger. And Marissa, you want to give us a quick update? What's going on?
Was that the wrong one? That's why I just asked you.
We didn't see anything. The whole screen went black. So let's
weird.
try it one more time.
It was playing for me.
Oh, okay,
I was
no
walking
problem.
out to it. I was like, hey. Sorry.
No, it's all good. We're going to go ahead and share it with the listening audience right now. This is Cold California.
Tell somebody you're sorry, throw your worries to the sea. Who knew California could be so cold? On the surface, we're alright. Hollywood is still on fire. Who knew California could be so cold? Every day it feels just like Nirvana. Even though the California could be so cold.
That's what's good. That is the world premiere of Poe the Passengers, Cold California. You could go ahead and check out their debut LP dropping this Monday, August 29th. And, I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this right now, Jeff and Trent, because, we've all heard of, Kings of Leon becoming the first artist to release their record as an NFT, but you're like the first band beyond Fortnite to create a metaverse show this Sunday that's coming up right now. And how does that work? Explain that to the CCS family.
I have no idea.
That's the best.
No,
you're just doing it. You're just doing it. Hey.
Absolutely. No. It's cool. It's a fantastic project. We teamed up with a company called the Time Lapse Project. Jeremy Tisser, incredible repertoire in his past, and he wants to create an outlet for musicians to meet new people and broaden their horizons and find new avenues. And they are hosting the event. So it's the Time Lapse Project hosting the event at the Kingdom, which is a virtual event space. So it's like say, the Whiskey A Go Go or the Roxy in Hollywood. It's a place online. So you could go to the link and you select an avatar and you walk around like you're in The Sims and you interact with us and other people that are there. You can scan QR codes to see exclusive merchandise. You can hear the album in its entirety before it drops on Monday.
Wow.
In a virtual movie theater / concert hall.
No wonder Regal Cinema just went bankrupt. You guys are the ones that are making the push.
Over.
Because the Kingdom's now called Stageverse, correct? I mean, they're doing the whole metaverse platform. I think it's so groovy. Like you just said, you can literally make your own avatar. I mean, Is this something that Mark Zuckerberg's been thinking about this whole time? Because I kept thinking we're going to be shopping in Wally World in the metaverse, but I like this concept a whole lot better, where I get to actually engage with you, not necessarily physically, but maybe your guys' music will live on, because I always get kind of creeped out by the idea of a hologram live at Coachella, but maybe this might be the better place to have Whitney Houston. Or am I just getting a little too creepy with the whole concept of Stageverse?
I mean, it's all possible. That's what's crazy.
I love it. I'm all about it. I love virtual world minus this golf thing that doesn't look that fun. But
yeah, the Tiger Woods TGL.
I saw Prince live. I would pay to see him virtual. I would.
Do you have to sign up? How's that work? Do you have to get paid to get into this kind of virtual world? So anybody that wants to join you this Sunday, how does that necessarily work?
It's absolutely free. It starts at 1:00. It'll go all the way till 5:30. There's going to be a couple of interviews. We're going to show BTS footage. We're going to do an acoustic set. We're going to talk to you guys. You can donate. You can tip, but it is going to be completely free. All you have to do is go to the link. We'll post it on our social media. So check out Poe the Passenger, Instagram and TikTok. We'll be posting about it pretty much nonstop for the next couple of days.
Totally insane. And I know you guys sent us over the promo video, but we started to run out of time because we want to make sure to play another music video from you guys. Sure. But CCS family that's tuning on in, we're going to be dropping that promo video and the link right after the show. So keep a lookout on all of our social media handles. But right now we're about to be playing Poe the Passenger's music video, Where You Go, live on the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show.
I wanna know where you go when I'm not around. You say that you love me, but you don't make a sound. I wanna know every part of you is the same. On another level, why is love such a game? Picture perfect in my mind, digital, and it all of the surprise. Get your body close to mine. We're robotic, but they tell us that we're fine. The body you're coming is just asleep by design. Well, I thought that I knew ya, I'm getting played every time. I wanna know where you go when I'm not around. You say that you love me, but you don't make a sound. I wanna know every part of you is the same. such a game. I wanna know. I wanna know. I haven't heard from you. What's the excuse this time? You see it's nothing new, but we both know you've got no pride. Question reality, I'm onto what you've done. Gaslight me once again and you call me the crazy one. Body you're coming is just asleep by design. Well, I thought that I knew you, I'm getting played every time. I wanna know where you go when I'm not around. Say that you love me, but you don't make a sound. I wanna know every part of you is the same. On another level, why is love such a game? I wanna know. I wanna know. If your bones decompose, sweet and slow, I will be waiting. Catacombs, like a ghost. Listen close, you'll hear me say, I wanna know where you go when I'm not around. You say that you love me, but you don't make a sound. I wanna know every part of you is the same. On another level, why is love such a game? I wanna know. Picture perfect in my mind. Just say that you love me. Just say that you love me. I wanna know. Get your body close to mine. Just say that you love me. Say we're in love. I wanna know where you go.
Yeah, that's what's good. That is Poe the Passenger, and that is their music video, Where You Go. And every
That was
music
awesome.
video just gets better and better. I mean, I
guys are
absolutely
gonna
love
be
your
so
world premiere,
huge.
but you guys are going to
So huge.
absolutely blow up. We would definitely love to invite you guys for a music podcast off the fret, because this album definitely needs to be dissected front to end. CCS family, I'm telling you right now, I had an early listen to this record. It's gonna blow up. So Poe the Passenger, I can't thank you guys enough, but we also want to make sure to let everybody know you guys got an album release show happening at the Peppermint Club this Friday or next Friday, September 2nd. And where can they follow you guys on social media?
Absolutely. The Peppermint Club is going to be so amazing. Cannot wait to see you guys. Check us out. We're the most active on Instagram and TikTok at Poe the Passenger. So easy to find us. You'll see a bunch of embarrassing videos of me making a fool of myself. So please, if you want to laugh at somebody, come laugh at me. And send us a DM. We always respond to those, and we can't wait to meet you guys. And of course, if you want to know anything else about us, go to poethepassenger.com. We have exclusive merchandise, all kinds of amazing stuff. So thank you.
All right, rock and
Love
roll,
it.
gentlemen.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys enough for joining Strike a Chord, and much success moving forward. Have a good rest of you guys this Friday.
Thanks
Bye,
so much.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Later.
Take care.
Bye.
What's good, listeners? Our guest on Strike a Chord from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, our Midwest punk rockers, Bad Year, joining us right now live on the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show. Also, I want to remind the listening audience that we have our 5th installment of Off the Fret, more music talk, featuring indie pop rock band Animal Sun, out now wherever you listen to podcasts and on our YouTube channel. So what's good, Bad Year? How you guys doing, fam?
What's up, man?
Nice.
What's good? What's good? See, I love this. Like, we got the whole Motley
There you
crew
are.
here with us. I think this is so cool. And let's get right on into it, gentlemen, because I was seeing online right now that Bad Year is currently in the studio recording new music. So what can music lovers anticipate with this new record?
Just the best Midwest punk rock they have heard since 2002.
2002.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
Yep.
So you
20
got
years,
really, you got-
decades, two
Yeah.
decades. That's a big claim. I mean,
Yeah.
Midwest,
And-
I mean, it's big, but that punk scene, a little tiny. No,
No, I would beg
No,
to
I
differ,
know.
Marissa.
No,
I
it's
think the
pretty big.
Midwest punk
No, it's
scene's
good.
actually starting to pop up into the ether. And what stands out differently in the Midwest scene compared to the rest of the punk world? How about you,
Wow,
Sean?
that's
What do
a
you
good
think?
question.
Or
Oh
Mike?
man, I mean, we got a different attitude up here in Milwaukee than a lot of the guys do in the rest of the country. We take things a little bit more serious. We write from the heart.
No, I think that's totally cool, guys. And I know that, we're about to be playing one of you guys' music video, Killing Me, which ends with the message to call the crisis hotline if you know someone or maybe even yourself who needs help. And the song, it seems like it's extremely personal to the band. So tell me the backbone to this track.
So Killing Me was one of the first songs, I think the first song we wrote when the pandemic had started. We got together and we're just jamming. And yes, it's very cathartic. It's definitely a kind of a storyteller type song. We really love playing it. We love playing it live. And it's a little personal, but those are always the best songs, breakup, heartbreak songs.
They are. Those are my favorite. I
Sad
have to
songs,
admit, I
sad
play them
love
all the
songs.
time. Yep.
No, I
can't
mean,
beat
you guys make it totally work. And I know, Mike, in the chorus
This
of
is good.
Killing Me, you sing, quote, "Sitting on the ledge again, trying to fly away, forgetting everything you meant to me." And I've been having a hard time kind of figuring out the meaning of the chorus because for myself personally, it kind of feels like it has multiple meanings. Was that on purpose, or is there like one point that no, this is the true meaning of what that chorus stands to be?
So for me personally, it has one meaning, but it's also supposed to have multiple meanings and be
I think
Oh, we're
listeners
sort of
are
losing you,
working
Mike,
out.
just a little bit.
intentionally
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
Mike's a
it's
little
open
frozen
to
there.
interpretation for
Then
sure.
they
But yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Oh, it's meant, yeah, it's open to interpretation. Yep. Hopefully the listener will take something away from that and find
No, it's all good, man.
Downhill,
hold
Mike.
on
We
to.
got you, though, homie. We got you.
We got, that's the best part. Let's throw it over to Jake, because I know, Jake, you kind of came into the band later on. I know you guys are now turning into a quadruple group, a quadruple group, and I think that's really cool. And so what are you adding into the mix when it comes
Sounded
to this
really kinky
new
there,
record?
Chris.
It sounded super
That
kinky.
sounded super kinky.
I feel like
quad,
Shaquille O'Neal with
huh?
marbles in my mouth right now when I was saying that.
Chris
But
likes
you
that
get the
gangbang
point.
life.
Oh, no, you better stop playing, girl.
Bring it in.
Jake, so when it comes to the new music, what are you implementing with your style and your sound that you feel like is going to be different for Bad Year?
I'm just trying to make it a little more hi-fi, add some new textures. A lot of the recorded songs, the older ones like Killing Me, they sounded a certain way in the studio. And then when you went to see Bad Year live, it was a more stripped down version. It was full of energy, but when I joined, I was like, well, there's two of us now. So we can actually start incorporating those parts that we recorded, giving the people like the studio version with the live energy.
Ooh, I like that.
No, I think that's so
awesome.
cool, man. And I think you're a great addition to the group. And let's go ahead and show the CCS family what's good, Marissa, by playing Bad Year's music video, Killing Me, live on the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Let's do it.
She tells me she's alive today, and she never should have found her way. Now she tells me everything a part of her will never complete the same. forgetting everything it meant to me. Sitting on the ledge again, trying to fly away, forgetting everything it meant to me. Sitting on the ledge again, trying to fly away, forgetting everything it meant to me.
Yeah, that's what's good. That is Bad Year, and that is their music video, Killing Me. And if you check out their record, you want to pick it up physically or digitally, because that's what Strike a Chord is all about. And we got all four of them right now
I
on
got
Strike
you guys
a Chord.
digitally. I downloaded you.
You
You're
see?
on my
Oh,
playlist. I work out a lot too.
I was
and,
even jamming
You're
out.
exactly.
I was jamming
Yeah.
out to that song.
Well, you better
No.
be jamming out, Joey. I mean,
I
what
was
the
This
hell's
is
going on?
this is my perfect workout music because I play like a lot of those sad songs. So it's like I'm working out and it has a fast pace. And I don't know. I just love it. You guys are great. I really do.
There's a theme that I'm now newly discovering with Marissa. She just likes sad songs that move fast.
I do. It's like my life. Like my life.
There we go. Well, Bad Year, to my knowledge, the band formed in 2019, which then, in the new year of 2020, literally became a bad year because we all had to go through this god-awful pandemic. So, how did the band make up time lost in the pandemic? What's that, Sean?
Oh, it was. We did what everyone else did. We just sat down. We tried to write, a song is for every situation that was coming up. It was like we couldn't really hang out. We couldn't really go practice together. We're all enclosed in our house. So when we could meet up together, we just were tracking and recording and trying to get in and out as much as possible as like everyone else.
Right.
But, to be able to get together and rehearse the songs, that was a challenge.
How would you guys make that happen? Were you guys working on different kind of studio softwares and kind of sending each other, MP3s through emails?
Well, what we did was a lot of us, like me and Mike, there was a few times we had to quarantine together. So we limited who we were hanging out with outside of our close circle. So it was mainly just me, Mike, and Joey. We couldn't really go to the practice where we practiced. That was kind of shut down. So Mike actually turned his apartment into a recording studio.
Oh, cool.
So we spent countless nights there just, going over different guitar lines, tracking, like what Jake was saying, the songs are very layered. So with the 3-piece we had, Mike would put in like 4 guitar tracks, a lead track, a rhythm track. When we play live, we can't play that,
Right.
So, but that all came from being able to sit down and just let the writing process flow. So that was through the pandemic. We I don't know how many countless nights Mike and I spent, late at his in his personal studio, just trying to come up with cool guitar lines to different spots. And I think we have a lot of stuff that's still in the works from that time that we kind of put off to the side while we write this new album. But we're going to have some of those still pop out. But
no, I think that's totally cool. And I want to know from Joey and Jake, because as these two gentlemen have to, they sometimes sing, solo, Sean and Mike, sometimes they might sing together. And how do you guys help these gentlemen out when they might be butting heads inside the studios? Because I'm sure they're probably debating, I want to sing that part. No, Mike, you're going to have to F off. It's my turn for this time. So how do you guys get yourself into the mix and be like, hey, guys, come on now. Let's make this work out.
I think compromise is really important.
Yeah.
Was that what you were going to say, Jake? I kind of feel like there's a little smirk coming from you. I think you were going to tell us a little bit more.
I found myself being the peacemaker on occasion lately.
Yeah, Jake sides with me a lot. Jake sides with me now.
Is it because you're
So
both the
that's a
two
plus.
J's? The two J's.
It's not good or bad. It's just, there's different views. So yeah, compromise, it's something we're always working on.
No, I think that's so cool, man. And, because,
it always turns out.
I think that it's really, really cool. You don't really see that kind of dynamic duo as much anymore. I think of people like, Alkaline Trio and Blink-182, but you guys are really kind of bringing that now into the year 2022. And we're going to be playing your guys' music video, Blackout, where Sean sings in the chorus, blacking out on California, breaking down every time I try to leave, blinded by sudden danger, Get me out of here. I'm dying. So, Sean, how does one black out on California?
So the song's actually written about late 70s to early 80s serial arsonists in California. I'm originally from Southern California, and growing
What
up,
part?
I had my
What
Huh?
part? What part?
well, I mean, I was born in Hayward, and then I moved down to the Victorville area, kind of,
Ooh,
San Bernardino
909,
County.
huh?
Yeah.
That's 909 life. Hey.
But yeah, so I moved. I had an obsession as a kid with fire and pyromania. I got in many a trouble walking the desert with matches, and doing just mischief things as a 9-year-old kid would be doing. But I've always had an obsession with serial killers, serial arts, and it just because I know inside deep down that I have something gravitating me, like when there's a fire, I want to go check that out. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway,
Is that something that he said?
I hope you don't put that on your dating, about me.
Yeah.
I'm fascination with pyro and serial killers. You want to go out?
Yeah.
Hey, some chicks are into that.
That is
That's how I got my
true.
fiance.
That is true.
That's how I got my
Your fiance's into it.
Yeah, I sent my fiance this song, and I told her what it was about, and she's into serial killer stuff too. But
Yeah, she's probably listening to those murder
Love
podcasts
it.
that be definitely blowing up on Spotify and
That's
Apple
awesome.
Podcasts.
Porn
Match
and
made in
true
heaven.
What's that, Joey?
Murder porn
She's
and true
work-
kind.
Ah, there we are.
Yeah,
We're starting
love
to
it.
figure out really what Bad Year's all about. I love it, gentlemen. So you guys can definitely go ahead and check out Blackout. It's on their EP, A Moment in Time. But right now, we're going to be showcasing that music video live on the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show.
You said this time that things would be different. Shame on me for
Yeah, that's what's good. That is Bad Year, and that is their music video, Blackout. You can find that as the ending track on A Moment in Time EP, out now on physical or digital copies. And I want to give you guys a huge shout out again, Mike, Joey, Sean, and Jake, for joining us. And I'm excited to listen to new music in the horizon. So where can the CCS family follow Bad Year on social media?
Bad Year, social media is Instagram at bad.year. Facebook, type us in, you'll see some good looking gentlemen in the profile photo.
I see.
Twitter is at Bad Year Music. Yeah, Instagram bad.year.
Yeah, it's self-explanatory. Look for the beautiful gentlemen on, on their images, and you might even see that, that strong image of that yellow tag of Bad Year as well. And I can't thank you guys enough for joining the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. Keep us posted. We cannot wait to hear more from that LP. Thank you again for joining the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Always, gentlemen. We'll talk later.
Guys.
Cheers.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Guys.
What an amazing jam-packed show we just had right now, Marissa. I can't, we might as well just skip what's good. That was what's good. I'm just kidding. We have to do it. That's our tradition. This is our season 12 finale, and we're absolutely having such a great time. But, what's good for Marissa and I is there's so much negativities on channels 2 through 11. So we like to break the mold and let you guys know what's good. That's really been a strong passion for ourselves. And let's get right on into it, because an Uber driver is being hailed as a hero after he stopped mid-ride to rush into a burning building in New York City to help rescue people before firefighters arrived. So Fritz Sam, he's 54 years old, was taking a passenger to New York's LaGuardia Airport when he noticed a commotion happening in the street. And that's when he noticed flames were coming out and dark smoke out of this brownstone building. So what does he do? He stops his ride and jumps into action. And here is the report on the ground of this gentleman explaining what happened.
Looked and I saw fire coming out of the second floor of the apartment. And it looked pretty serious because the flames were already shooting out the window.
He was taking a rider to LaGuardia Airport Wednesday morning when they spotted a Brooklyn brownstone on fire.
Well, I pulled over quickly, ran out the car. Together, we just started shouting, "Is anyone inside?" Screaming top of our lungs, "There's a fire, there's fire, get out, come out, there's a fire." I think I just made a decision at that moment to go inside.
Fritz ran into the burning building and saved 2 people who were inside.
I said, "Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. Come on, let's go." I held his arm because he's a little wobbly, and we just walked to the door. And by the time we got to the front door, the officer was there. The first firefighter was coming through the door with the hose, and so it was like, all right, the professionals here, let me get out.
And without skipping a beat, he still managed to get his passenger to LaGuardia.
It was surreal, but we got to the airport on time. She caught a flight.
His heroic feat caught the attention of Uber's CEO, who called and tweeted to say thank you. Fritz says he was just trying to help out.
Whoever's watching the news right now, it's in you. I'm telling you, it's in you. I didn't do anything special. I didn't do anything. If your family was in a burning building, you would not hesitate to run in there. All I did was say, wait a minute, that might not be my family, but that's somebody's family.
That's absolutely right. That's somebody else's family. And I that guy, Sam Fritz, Marissa, if that man or woman who was also, in the car, needing to go to the airport, I hope that person gave him a 5-star, because, a lot of the times, I was kind of trying to read more up on it, Marissa, and I was trying to see what will Uber do? Because this doesn't necessarily happen all the time. They make a lot of money. These drivers bring massive revenue for this company. And it's I know Sam Fritz, he kind of joked and was like, hey, it'd be kind of cool to get a free Tesla. But I know what Uber is doing is they're giving him a lifetime achievement award, which kind of made me giggle a little bit. Did not know that was such a thing, but obviously what he did was freaking amazing. And what's also kind of crazy about the situation as well, Marissa, as the man Sam ran into the building, he didn't even think about what he's doing. He threw his car keys back inside the car, and there was an individual that was watching from the outside that was going, oh my gosh, the Uber driver accidentally parked in front of the fire hydrant. So what does he do? He jumps in Sam's car, moves the car away, and goes, oh, by the way, I kept your Uber passenger inside the vehicle. You want to go ahead and take him to the airport now? I just think that's really funny how there's like a giant community that kind of stepped into action and sort of helped each other to save these two individuals that were stuck in that building. I think that's such a powerful message, and I hope you guys walk away knowing that what this man did is what's good. And Marissa, I gotta say, I'm so blessed to have you a part of the Chris Collins Show Millennial Talk Show. Believe it or not, when we go to take these 2-week break from our season 12 finale, you and we have been partners for 4 years now.
What?
And
4
there's
years?
no
That's
one else
crazy.
that could fit or
Enjoying
be
it.
inside the same shoes that you have brought to this show today.
Well,
and
same back to you, Chris.
No,
I really enjoy this
realistically,
every
I'm
Friday,
being
so
so
thank you.
real. Like, I mean, your insight, your takes, your wisdom. Sometimes I want to give you a little noogie
Same
here
here,
and there.
little here.
right? But it's
all in love, but it's all in love.
All
always.
in love, and there's no
Mhm.
other person I would want side by side with me every single Friday. So huge shout out to Marissa. If I had
thank
a
you.
little
Same back
soundbite
to
with
you,
claps,
too.
it's
Clap. Same back to you. Thank you, Chris.
it's totally, truly an honor. And we do also want to give a huge shout out again to Poe the Passenger and Bad Year. They are two amazing acts that are going to be living through with their music all the way until the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023. And as I was kind of referencing just now, we're going to be going into a 2-week break, but that doesn't mean that the show stops. Next week, we have a brand new Off the Fret episode that's going to be dropping on Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with emo rocker Anson. So keep a lookout all over our social media handles for that, as well as I want to give, again, amazing shout out to you, the listening audience, because if you guys weren't tuning in every Friday at 10 a.m., or even if you missed the show and you support us later on when we drop all our interviews on Monday, you guys are what makes the Chris Collins Show happen. So kudos to you, fam. And everybody out there, just keep a lookout. 2 weeks from now, season 13 starts for the Chris Collins Show Millennial Talk Show. And if you like what you're listening to, go to thechriscollinsshow.com and become a member today and get that free CCS t-shirt. For now, enjoy the weekend, fam, and I'll talk to you later. Peace. It's okay. It's the finale. We all good. We Gucci. Let's roll the end credits, fam. What's good, party people? Chris Collins Show presents Music Storm 2022, hosted by Chris Collins and Marissa Pitts, featuring Royals, Hurricane Highway, Cannibal Kids, Amanda Cooksey, Astoria State, Kid Dad, Resounding, Sleep Cycles, Avenues, Freckles, Weather Worn, Just True, Sophia Marie, Music Storm 2022, available on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Peace. Our brand new podcast, Off the Fret.
I love it. It's more time to chat. Hello.
You would look
Can you
so
hear me?
jazzy. I love your outfit. How far would you go to start playing live music again? This slaps harder than my ex when she got her stimulus check. So, are you here to bring the sexual healing with your music? Called Everything is Everything, and I guarantee you're going to hear this song in the future. I love the flow, man. Politically charged album. So, if you get easily offended, this might not be the album for you. Brand new podcast, Off the Fret.
So excited.
Has Kim Kardashian accidentally sent you a coochie shot?
Do you want to stay there? It's completely your choice. Or you want to...
I feel you. And you know what? I love it. Off the Fret. More music talk. Peace. What's good? I'm Chris from The Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show, featuring Animal Sun. This 4-piece pop rock band is blowing up the charts with 100,000 monthly listeners, releasing their sophomore album, Generation Waiting, on July 27th. Joins Off the Fret. More music talk.